Welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Civilization VII. I've been dropping quite a few hours into this game. I think I have a basic to moderate understanding of the mechanics, where I can sort of breeze through and not think too terribly hard on various intricacies. But we'll find out. I think that, well, I was watching a video, or saw a video of the meta or whatnot, as it were, that you should have all cities by in the end of the Antiquity Age. I think it's true. That is, by my best reckoning, true. I was gonna go for some flavor cheese for the channel, and run a Augustus Carthage campaign, as I have Imperator Rome and Carthage going. But as the meta is probably not use that word properly, but whatever the case is or isn't, is had to have all cities by the end of antiquity, and Carthage can only have one city in their capital. We'll skip that part and go with off the beaten track here, perhaps. Xerces, the Achaemenid cultural economic. We have a +1 trade route limit, 50 culture and 100 gold per trade route or road, and +1 culture and gold on unique improvements. He gets one, at least in theory, if I choose Persia. We're gonna find out. Maybe I'll redo this. Maybe I won't. We're gonna find out. Yes, I have to choose Persia. It's not bad. I'm not overly impressed with this unique unit. The commander starts with the initiative promotion. It's not bad, but this unique improvement, it gets, actually, with the choice we've made, +1 culture, and or +2 culture and +2 gold, I believe it is. Ageless does not remove. You can transition into, say, Serpent Mound in the Exploration Age, which makes it useful, but there are no buildings per se here that you can build in all of your glorious cities. I wonder really if there are buildings here that you can transition in. If you transition all of your towns into cities. Egypt is a very, very gold-friendly civ, if you play it right. This one, essentially, you can house them for free, station them for free after a time if you unearth various civics. This thing, I'm less than impressed with these, but they can be useful. This necropolis will get some gold if we build both of these in any given tile. +3 culture and gold adjacency for desert, and then +4 gold and happiness adjacency. Gold and happiness go very well together. It takes the edge off any given game. Let's choose Egypt. We'll go with map size standard. Continents plus sounds good. The game speed, this standards. First of all, the difficulty. In Civ 6, I did a lot of deity play. I find a little bit too stressful for my tastes at present, at least with my experience in this game. It's possible, but you're always like right on the edge. And why should I? I want to build some stuff and optimize the various cities that I'm going to build, numerous cities. Maybe get these trade routes going with the AI, maintain a friendly relationship. I don't want the AI always breathing down my neck. I want to be able to build stuff in relative peace. So that leaves us with a sovereign level. It gives the AI some degree of ability to threaten or hazard you, but not to the point where you're always constantly stressed out or worried about it. Game speed standard is also a little fast or quick for my tastes. I want to be able to enjoy the map and explore various things and build stuff, wonders and other matters. We could go epic or marathon. We could go up to marathon. I had been playing quite a bit of epic, but marathon will last a game or two, at least through the antiquity. It's fun. I'm not sure how good viewing it's going to make. Maybe I'll just cut quite a bit of the... And we'll go with a long age length. So that should make it long, very extended. And that's what we'll go with. Obviously, I'm not going to post all of this on in the video because the game would go on for a long time with the narration and everything, etc. Like 20 hours worth of a long time, but per episode. Alright, let's click this button and see what we're looking at. Do we have fresh water available? We do. And that is a fairly nice looking capital city. It's not by the coast, nor do we really care. We have the inactive volcano, which will probably become active at some point. The question is, we don't want to settle adjacent to it. The fact of the matter is, this is as good a place as any. I'd like this volcano to be adjacent to the second tier or third tier out from, or third ring out from this capital city. If I build various things here, which I probably will, I'll always be repairing the buildings. I suppose I could industrialize or out in this direction. It seems as decent an idea as not, and just leave this area for tiles, some mines, etc. That sounds like the prudent idea as well, so there's no problem there. What are we going to build? We'll build a scout and carry on. This is nice. It's 3-tier out. This one is adjacent here. Purchasing units. That's nice as well. So we need a tech. Let's see, mining. Let's see, a plantation 3 hexes out, or a mine, or a clay pit. So we're going to go with pottery. Clay pits, we'll have that. Choose production. Can have a granary. Or another scout. Scout is going to be 18 turns on a marathon speed. Can have a med J for the same amount of production, which won't be quite as useful as a scout, but then again it will also be able to be utilized in a defensive or offensive manner against city-states, etc. So we're going to build this one. There's a scout fanatic crowd with, even in Civ 6, I was hesitant to build scouts. It's carried over into Civ 7. I see the use in one of them, but as for 2 of them, in what games I've played, they're often less than useful. This Medjay can go and wander off and sort of randomly poke at territories or tiles in various areas, stumble upon a goody hut or 2, and then be repurposed to something useful. Whereas these scouts just become sort of wandering around doing essentially nothing. On we go. We're going to want to build as many trade routes and be generally friendly with our neighbors. Okay, so I'm going to get a bonus to clay pits. We have exactly, yeah, I'm going to take that right there. Get adjacent to that volcano and start to encircle it, hopefully. Hopefully it becomes active and will erupt at some point. Let's swing forward here by a click. And we can look. Let's look and find out. And we found exactly nothing. On we go. Let's move you out here. yeah. Let's see, on we go here. We have found the coast. Joy of Joys, we'll go back, say, here. Next turn. We can go, I believe, follow this path here. And head up here as well. Let's move up here and we'll proceed, say, in this direction as well. We'll leave this area for our Medjay. That should pop up in 13 turns or thereabouts. Let's head up here. We can go that way or this way. Should we look? We will. We found nothing again. Alright, we found a scout from a hostile city-state. Let's go up here and explore in that direction. We found a hut there. Should we leave it for our Medjay? No, we're not going to do that. Someone may stumble across it, and we will not be able to partake of the growth and or whatnot that comes here. 90 culture, 30 production. We'll take the culture and production. Let's head right up here. We found Yilin. I would have bet it was over here. It's not. And let's see. What does that mean for us? This is coastal, right? It is. Our Medjay is probably going to stumble up through this area here, which means that maybe we'll go back in this direction and see what's up in here. Let's head here. We've met a new civilization, Lafayette.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
Neutral greeting, friendly greeting. Yeah, we'll go with neutral. We can have a cultural exchange shortly or save our influence for city-state influencing. Let's head up here, a little further out, then we'll do another look. We've left this goodie hut here for our Medjay. We'll send him up in this direction. I actually didn't see the damn thing. I have half a mind to turn around and go back and grab it. We'll go out here. Okay, so we can have a granary. The question is where we're going to put it. Where are we going to put it? Okay, so we are Egypt, and we want to build our unique district with as many desert tiles surrounding it as possible. At some point, we're going to have to build it. So we'd want to figure out where we're going to urbanize and what direction. So this is... Our gold building gets a bonus for navigable rivers and wonders, which is here. So we can't get at a navigable river, but we can put wonders out in various areas. This is a little crowded here due to these resources. We probably want to place production and or science adjacent here. Cultures adjacent to mountains in this iteration. And you are, Make a long story short, these are indeed desert tiles. So we're going to get a +6. I can stumble into a +6 almost with my eyes closed. +6 gold, that is, on this unique quarter for the culture. +1 gold adjacency for desert terrain and wonders. That's almost surely to be +6 at some point if and when I build it. So these are floodplains and a river. We'd probably want to not put our buildings on this river because it will flood. And as it floods, it will give us boni for production and or food. So why don't we skip that part and industrialize out in this direction? Meaning that we're going to place our granary not near the volcano as it will erupt, This we're going to utilize for productive tiles, farms, etc. Which means our granary is going to go right there. We have our Med-J online from that production event. Let's head up here immediately. Alright, on we go up in this direction. We have found another glorious goody hut here. A luxurious encampment. And another glorious cave we've discovered here. Let's move it out there. 30 production, 150 gold. We'll take the production and gold. Let's see what we have here. We can reach that in one turn as well, right? We can and will. Let's do it. 60 food, 150 gold. We'll take the gold as well. We're going to buy a settler, hopefully, and carry on. We met a new civ. Oh, Mappo. Let's see. Is he the revolutionary or the world conqueror? We don't know. He's the emperor. We have a city growth event. I see. Where will we grow and what will we do? Unfortunately for me, we have no food in the SMAT area. Cotton is better than dates, generally speaking. Units, buying units. This is yes, well, apparently we're going to head out toward this cotton, which is 3 rungs out, and just not worry about the cost of buying the unit. Or maybe we'll take this tile and then one day buy that, and then where will we be? No closer to our both productive and food friendly cotton resource, but we will be that much closer to this date. We will have triggered this, and we can continue to industrialize out in this direction without having to worry about not having access to a plantation here because we've industrialized the areas. So let's take this, and it's adjacent to a volcano as well. It's a rubbish tile, but in the interest of long-term growth, I think that's better because we'll be able to buy our settler cheaper. Maybe we get a settler cheaper. I know we get units cheaper. As to the settler, I don't know. We have a camel here. We're going to colonize here, surely. On we go. Alright, let's see. Head up in this direction here. Napoleon was about to trigger that goody hut. Good for me. Let's roll up here. We have some gypsum as well. And 2 cotton. We need to colonize this area right here as soon as is possible. Probably right here. We'll partake of this volcano as well at some point. It may become active, or almost surely will. Alright, let's continue to move in this direction. I don't think we can get at this coastal edifice, but I'm almost 100% sure of it without sailing. We'll not do it because we can't do it. So let's see, we'll go up here. Let's grab this goody hut here. Science, we are going to take the science. We seem happy enough.
All are made of clay.
We have unearthed pottery, and now we should be more productive. We're not, though. We can be, though. We can be. Because we can build a brickyard right on top of our granary here. That'll give us the +1 adjacency once all that's done. Let's see, we need slingers at some point, surely. We've gone up here. We can go like that. Should have looked. Oh, well, I'm having bad luck with looking this game. We have a diplomatic action. Let's see what it is. +3 happiness in cities for both leaders. We have plenty of happiness, generally speaking. We're going to take the influence. We have a second diplomatic action. Let's see what Napoleon wants. And more happiness in these cities will take more influence. We can command these units. Let's... you have to assume the coast is off in that direction. We're going to go off here, and I see we found Napoleon. Who knows? Maybe he hasn't explored this area. We're going to find out. As for you, we'll head here. I see. A marathon speed, it gives you quite a bit of opportunity to explore maps and engage with it more thoroughly. As opposed to standard, I always feel rushed. Let's head out here and find what drives this area. And we found the coast again. We have, yeah. Let's head on down here. Up we go. I see. We'll go here. I'm going to start to abbreviate the various movements about and just give more summer. Oh, look at that. We found a ruin. We have unearthed a new civic. Let's see what we have available. I want to get a commander as soon as possible so that I can unearth this Gate of All Nations. I also want to build this and give us quite a bit of money if we build this thing quickly enough, as well as culture. Well, let's give us some culture, all right. That's, boy, oh boy, that's just very nice indeed. Yeah. Let's have that. We'll use the culture to fire the afterburners, get to discipline, and then that, quicker than not. As for these mysticism, well, maybe we have the ability to do it, or maybe we'll get a useful pantheon, or maybe we won't. Who cares, really? Truth of the matter is, I don't. Because you have to build an altar in order to partake of most of it. The AI seems to leave one of the more useful pantheons alone as well, the God of the Forge. Oftentimes you can have the entire, near every pantheon taken by the various AIs, and the one I would probably choose anyway is still there, the God of the Forge, so why should I worry? We're going to choose the food one, oligarchy, and we'll action. What's our production there? 7 in. +1 and 1 science. We have so much culture to unearth. So much culture. Because we have a side path here with our Egyptian civics that we have to take. That culture is even more important than production, and second, and certainly more than science, generally speaking. In the second age and third age, it's not so much so, but it sort of still is. Oh, we've found another goodie hut for us. I bet we can get so much production from that makes this choice completely irrelevant, and we'll be able to partake of our culture. We've already knocked off. We've turned 54 to 45 right here with our +2 culture policy here. Let's see what we get. Production, we'll take it. How close are we to making what not here? We have produced our granary and are on the way toward a brickyard. Let's see how much food we make. A whopping 7. When do we grow? 5 turns is not bad. We're going to take a look around here and see what there is to see. Is nothing really. We found a friendly scientific city-state all the way up here in Tiwanaku. How much does it? Yeah, 510 on Marathon, so... But it's probably far enough off the beaten track to where maybe we could befriend it or whatnot, and we could even annex it at some point and sort of get way out there. Who knows? We wouldn't connect to our trading hub, at least in theory, unless we do, but we probably won't. But they would offer, well, who knows really. We'd be on the other side of Napoleon, he'd go mad, take it over, we wouldn't be able to do anything. But anyway, at least it's friendly. It's has a positive disposition and will cost, well, it'll happen. The suzerain will happen twice as quickly. We have a city growth event, we can take this, and will. We've secured silver and now can purchase our units. Let's see, I think that is cheaper. I think these things are, I should have checked before. I think this is usually 600. So we are almost at the point where we can buy a settler. We need, it's 25 gold or 22 gold or whatnot. The problem with my plan is my Medjay is off exploring. And we are going to settle adjacent to Yilan. So we need to get back here so I don't start yelling about my settlement being destroyed by this crazed independent power. We'll do a bit of exploring on the way back. Who knows what we find. We have +1 food from a volcanic event here. It's not as rubbish a tile any longer as it once was. It's just sort of really bad now. Let's see if we can get down here. We're going to explore through here on the way back and hopefully meet up with our theorized settler here. Can we buy one? We almost can. This guy is mulling about here. Let's go right here and swing down this way. It looks as though we found a hoplite and a settler from Isabella.
Yo soy
All
Doña
right.
Isabel, monarca de estos reyes.
The gradient dust storm, nothing's happened. Unfortunately, she's blocked our path. We need to get back to this area as soon as possible. We have unearthed a goody hut on our way back and we'll get adjacent to it. We've also found a friendly city-state who happens to be a bit closer to the action and is almost befriendable because we haven't dropped 20 or 60, 180 influence on being friendly with these various sorts. Oh, we found another goody hut. And a bad feeling about this one. We're going to get adjacent to it. We could have looked, but maybe we would have blocked Napo's. Well, we're going to see what happens here. Who are you? Lafayette has... He's dropped the ball. He's missed out. Let's take it. Happiness and culture. Money. I'm going to take the money. Let's find out here what goes on there as well. Boom. Greatly improve the relationship with the city-state that we have every intention of suzeraining, but we lose the gold we just took. Greatly improve sounds like a bonus. As to whether it really is or not, we don't really know. We're going to find out shortly. Greatly improve. All right, well, we've done it. Boom, we get 150 gold for our trouble. And why exactly I have not bought my settler as yet, I don't really know. I don't have a good reason. Let's do that immediately. And get him up toward this direction as soon as is possible. On deity, we'd be looking at a restart. But as it's sovereign level, we're a little couple of turns behind the times. It's marathon speed as well. We're not worried. What is our next technology going to be? We need to become more productive. Mines and quarries, we have quite a few of them. We're going to learn the secret of masonry. Oh, another goody hut that Lafayette and Napo have missed. Let's get our settler moving. He'll not move up this way? He will, though. He will. Looks like we have a ridge here that we can't move directly through, which could be good for us, I suppose. Let's head back here and meet up with our settler as soon as is possible. And we will grab that goody hut as soon as is possible as well. Let's trigger that luxurious encampment immediately. At 150, earliest available technology. I think that's sailing. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll take it.
A fair breeze.
Let's see. We will proceed up in this direction. We can settle. Could have settled there. We don't want to. Alright, let's see where we do want to settle with this. We'll go right here. I wonder what makes that fresh, but this not. Whatever the case, this river here is going to offer fresh water. Or this is the fresh water here. Alright, this... We could settle right here. We'll be adjacent to these cotton. This is camel. The gypsum is even 3 out, but no one's going to settle and take it from us. So we have some time. I suppose that Napoleon could settle here. Why he would come all the way down there, I don't know. And if he did, we could probably take his city from him due to the close proximity of our 2 cities relative to him having to reinforce through all of this territory as well. Is there a point in going up 1 click, getting closer to the gypsum and further from this cotton, as well as further from the volcano, which may or may it will erupt at some point? There's not. There's not. Let's settle right here. Let's also we'll take this cotton here immediately, and we can place it in our food challenged capital. I think that is about a half an hour in the episode. So we have this Medjay that can defend our new city from Yilin. We probably want to build a slinger at some point. Next, the saw pit is not particularly advantageous, or we could build another settler. Well, whatever the case is, we're going to do that in the next episode. I hope to see you in the next one.